Hi everyone. Today we are going to teach about equation balance. How you can balance equations, chemical equations, very effortless and very well. So well, it is not problem. Please follow me. I begin it with example number 1. Example number 1 is reaction between H2 hydrogen and oxygen. Their products after reaction is H2O. There are many techniques for balancing chemical equations, but today we are using the math technique. How we can use math to balance chemical equation. For balancing both sides of the equation, all our elements, all our atoms have to be equal. Left side we have H2 and O2, and right side we have H2 and H2O. In other words, we have left side, this side, H number of H is 2. Right side number of H is 2. The H atom is balanced, but in left side we have O, number of O, oxygen is 2, but in right side number of oxygen is 1, not balanced. How we can use math technique to balance this equation? At first, I write it again. H2 plus O2 gives for us H2O. For balancing we must to set correct coefficient in front of the formula H2, O2 and H2O. We suppose we have in front of H2 we have A, in front of O we have B, in front of H2O we have C. We must to indicate A, B, C are the numbers, are correct numbers. I write and I use and I take help from math to write algebra equation for H and O. We know in left side we have number of hydrogen atoms are 2A, equal in right side is 2C. For atom of oxygen we have in left side 2B. For oxygen in right side we have just C. We have three coefficients A, B, C. We must take one of them equal 1. Which of them? Please back to equation. Number of atoms is here 2 atoms of hydrogen. Here we have 2 atoms of oxygen. Here we have 2 atoms of hydrogen plus 1 atom of oxygen is equal 3 atoms are there in this compound. Okay? Which compound has the more atoms? We suppose coefficient for this is equal 1. We take C equal 1. If C is equal 1, from this equation we have 2A equal 2 times 1, A equal 1. Okay? C is equal 1, A is equal 1. From this equation 2B equal 1, B equal 1 over 2. Okay? We set in front of the formula this coefficient, this correct coefficient. I write it again. H2 plus O2 gives for us H2O. Okay, no problem. A is 1, B is 1 over 2, C is 1. We have fractional coefficient. For this reason, we must multiply both sides into. After that, we have 2H2 plus 2 multiply 1 over 2 is 1O2. We don't write 1. And right side we have 2H2O. The equation is balanced because number of hydrogen, number of oxygen. In left side, number of hydrogen 2 times 2 is 4. In right side, product, we have 2 times 2. Hydrogen number is 2 times 2 is 4. Hydrogen balanced. Oxygen, number of oxygen left side is 2. In right side, 2 times we have in compound of water just 1 atom. 2 times 1 is 2, and oxygen is balanced. In other words, the equation is balanced. This was a very simple example. We continue it with other practice. Practice number 2 is reaction between H2 and N2, and the product is NH3. Okay, we know hydrogen gas reacts with nitrogen gas and the production is ammonia. Okay, we do everything again. A, B, C. Number of hydrogen in left side, nitrogen in left side, and nitrogen and hydrogen in right side. We have H2 has 2 atoms, N2 has 2 atoms, excuse me, I apologize, and NH3 has 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of hydrogen. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay. For hydrogen, we take help from math. For hydrogen, we have 2A left side equal 3C in right side. For nitrogen, we have 2B equal C. Number of atoms in ammonia is more than N2 and H2. For this reason, we take C equal 1. Okay? If C is equal 1, in conclusion, the B, 2B equal 1. After that, we have B is equal 1 over 2. Okay? And for hydrogen, we have 2A. I kill in here, excuse me. No. 2A equals 3 multiply 1. A equal 3 over 2. A is 3 over 2. C is 1. B is 1 over 2. Okay. A 3 over 2. Another color is better. Excuse me. 3 over 2 for nitrogen is 1 over 2, and for ammonia is 1. We have fractional coefficients. Both sides we multiply both sides in 2. After that, we have 2 times 3 over 2 H2 plus 2 times 1 over 2 N2 is equal 1 times 2 NH3. 2 and 2 cancelled, 2 and 2 cancelled, and here we have 2. After that we have, I write it here, 3H2 plus N2 gives 2 NH3. The equation is balanced because in left side 3 times 2, 6 hydrogen atoms, 2 times 3, 6 hydrogen atoms in right side, 2 atoms of nitrogen in left side, and 2 atoms of nitrogen in right side. The equation is balanced, no problem. Please wait, we are going to continue it again with tough practice. For example, iron react with sulfuric acid and the products are Fe2SO43 plus H2. This equation is not balanced. How we can realize it? Please. How many kinds of atoms are there? Fe, H, S, and O. Okay? I draw a table. We write here R for reactants and P for products. Fe, H, S, and O. Number of atoms of iron in left side is 1. In right side is 2. Iron not balanced. Number of hydrogen in left side is 2. Not balanced, excuse me. But in right side we have 2. But hydrogen is balanced. Number of sulfur is here is 1. In right side 3SO4 3 times. Number of sulfur is 3. Not balanced. Oxygen. How many oxygen are there here? 4 atoms of oxygen in left side. 3 times 4, 12 of oxygen atoms are there in right side, not balanced. How we can balance it? No problem. Again, we use math technique. Okay. Okay. I write in front of Fe A, in front of sulfuric acid B, in front of iron sulfate C, in front of hydrogen gas D. Okay. Fe, H, S, O. Okay. You know, taking help from math, we can write for Fe. Number of Fe, left side is A, equal, it has to be equal to C, okay? 2 times Fe. Subscribe of Fe is 2 C. For hydrogen, we have left side 2B and right side we have 2D. For sulfur, we have here B is coefficient all of the atoms in this compound. Okay, B is equal in right side for S we have 3C. For oxygen we can write 4B is equal, here we have 3 times 4 is 12C. Okay, we continue it and we suppose one of the coefficients must be 1. Which of them? Back to equation. We have here just one atom. We have here 2 hydrogen, 1 plus 1 sulfur is 3 plus 4 oxygen is 7 atoms in this compound. Here we have 2 atoms of iron and 3 atoms of sulfur, 2 plus 3, and 12 atoms of oxygen. 12 is equal 17. Just we have 2 atoms here for hydrogen. We said again C is equal 1. If C is equal 1, we have B is equal 3 times 1. B is equal 3. Okay? B is equal 3, C is equal 1. And from here, we have B is 3. Okay? B is 3. B is 3. We have 12C. Okay? We can again conclude that B is equal 3. No problem. For A, we have C is equal to A is equal 2 times 1. A is equal 2. B is equal 3. C is equal 1. A is equal 2. And D from here 2B equal to D. 2 times 3 is equal to D. D is equal 2 times 3 over 2. D is equal 3. Okay, the equation is balanced, no problem. I, Killing coefficient. In front of Fe, we write 2. In front of H2, SO4, we write 3. In front of Fe2SO4 is 1. We don't write it. In front of H2 is D equal 3. The equation is balanced. Okay? Math technique really is very so busy. No problem. You can use it for each equation. It was tough. No problem. You can use this technique and balance all of the equation. No problem. Okay. We again check it. Fe, I write a table. Reactants and products. Reactants left side, products right side. Number of Fe is 2, right side is 2, balanced. Number of hydrogen, 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 2 is 6, is balanced. For sulfur, we have 3 atoms of sulfur left side, and we have 3 atoms of sulfur right side is balanced. And for oxygen, we have in left side 3 times 4 is 12 atoms of oxygen. In right side 3 times 4 is 12 is balanced. Okay? And the last practice is tough than this practice. I write it again and balance it for you. Excuse me. Okay. And that practice is this. That have given for you CaOH2 calcium hydroxide reacts with phosphoric acid H3PO4, and the product is Ca3PO4 2 times plus H2O, water, calcium phosphate, and phosphoric acid, calcium hydroxide, and water. Again, we write supposed coefficient A, B, C, and D in front of formulas because we have how many kinds of atoms are there here? Ca, O, H, and P. Okay. We take help from the math and again we write equation for them. For calcium we can write how many calcium? In left side A, in right side 3 C. For oxygen we have here 2 atoms of oxygen because OH 2 times 2A plus we have here 4B for oxygen equal here 2 times 4 is 8, 8C plus D. Okay? For hydrogen we can write 2A plus 3B is equal for hydrogen 2D. For phosphorus we have left side just B equal in right side we have C is coefficient 2C. How many atoms are there in these compounds? We have here 1 calcium, 2 oxygen, and 2 hydrogen, and sum of them is 5. Here we have 3 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of phosphorus, 4 atoms of oxygen, and sum of them is 8. Here we have 3 atoms of calcium, 2 atoms of phosphorus, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 2 times 4, 8 atoms of oxygen, and sum of them is 13. We have here just 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen, and sum of them is 3. Before I said you have to take one of the coefficient equal 1. Just again, luckily we take C is equal 1 because Ca3PO4 2 times has 13 atoms and H3PO4 has 8 atoms, 5 atoms, and 3 atoms. And priority is with calcium phosphate. Okay? If C If C is 1, A equal 3. C, A equal 3. Okay? B is equal 2 times C. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay? And D, we use from here 2A, 2 times 3 plus 3B, 3 times 2 equal to D. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12 equal to D. And D is equal to 12 over 2 is 6. Okay? Okay. Really, this technique is very, very good, and so well you can balance each equation, no problem. Okay? A is 3, B is 2, C is 1, and D is 6. The equation is balanced. We check it. Okay. Excuse me. I clean here, and again I draw a table. Reactants and products. Reactants Ca, O, H, and P. Number of Ca is 3, left side. In right side is 3. Calcium is balanced. Number of oxygen, 2 times O, 2 times 3 is 2 times 3 is 6, plus number here 2 times 4, 2 times 4, 8 is equal 2 times 4, 8 plus 6 times 1. 6 times 1, 6 is balanced. Number of hydrogen left side, 2 times 3 is 6. Right side, okay? And we have here, excuse me, I apologize. I forgot 8. 2 times 3, we have here again hydrogen is 6 plus 6 is 12. And we have here 6 times 2. 12 is equal to 12. Number of hydrogens is balanced. Okay? For phosphors, we have 2 phosphors here. 2. And again, we have here 2 phosphors. 2. Balanced. Thank you for watching this video. I tried to show you chemical equations balancing is so easy, no problem. You can do it by using this technique, and you can balance each equation. In the end, I want you, if it was useful for you, please subscribe me and give me a like, because you peer me to continue and do it and record in future the best videos in chemistry for you. Thank you so much. Ebadi Reza.